What's up, everybody? And thank you because you have just tuned in to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, James Young. We your nightcap of comedy. Gonna give you guys what you need to get you home if you're driving, you just got off, or if you're on your way to work and you're doing that overnight thing, man. We're gonna give you some laughs to help you get through your shift. I'm James Young. Like I said before, I'm joined in virtual studio with the man, the myth of a man with a million names now, not even 1,000. You know him as Ken Miller, the godfather of Orlando comedy, but today he is your boy, comedian Ken Miller. Ken, what's going on today, man?
Yo, good. That's how you ever watch a black comedian, or not a black comedian. Yeah, many black
Yeah,
comedians
yeah,
when they
yeah,
when they do
yeah.
a video. What's up? It's your boy comedian so and so. They always. And I found myself when I'm like somebody, like, hey man, can you do a promo video? Me like, what's up, y'all? It's your boy comedian Ken Miller. I'm gonna be at so and so this
Yep,
weekend. Go get your
yep,
tickets. You know what I mean? I'm like,
yeah.
why do we always do that?
Hey, not now, but right now. Go get your
But right
tickets.
now, go and get the tickets. They selling out, and you get there and there's 18 people.
Hey, hit the link. Go ahead.
Hit the link in my bio.
And nobody there when you get there,
And,
man.
and nobody, there ain't nothing in the bio. The bio 5 years old, you ain't changed it. Hey, you married? It still say single.
Yeah. It's a picture of you from high school graduation in
Yeah,
'94. Yeah, man.
yeah. Like, nah, man. Update your stuff, people. Update
Uh,
your stuff, bro. But
hey,
hey, man,
no,
before we keep going, I gotta give a shout out, man. Last night I went to the corner.
yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Chris Alexander, man, who did great. He's supposed to be on the show today, so we're waiting for him to jump in. And Will Mills, man, yo, shout out to them
Congrats.
brothers, man, and a fun time, man. We went to smoke, had a good time. So little hung over this morning.
Uh-huh.
Y'all know we pre-record, so yeah, a
Yeah.
little hung over this morning. I also hung over. James sent the link. I was on the link from last week.
Hey,
Hey,
bro.
I'm logged in. I'm logged in. James called me like, "Yo, where you at?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm here." I look at the thing, James. It got July 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in the wrong damn. What?
Ken went back in time like Marty McFly on this.
Hey, dog. I'm on the street yard. I'm in somebody's class at Strayer. Like, what am I doing here, bro? They were like, "Sir, are you enrolled in this class?" Like, yeah, I like humanities. I was taking humanities. I don't even know what that is, but I was there.
Hootie Humanities. Yeah, man. Ken got a flux capacitor on his laptop. That's funny, man. He went back in time, man. Oh man.
Man.
So I'm happy that Chris had a great show, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Chris and
man.
Will Mills, man. Because Chris has been doing his thing for a while. He's definitely a friend of this show. He's been on a few times, man. Good for him. Nice. All right, Ken, let me run this by you real quick, man. You know, in comedy, sometimes we work for a private booker, and you have to kind of trust the booker. You'll even do things the right way. You'll get a deposit. They'll send a deposit, and you thinking everything is going to be cool. You got a contract. You think everything's on up and up. And then you actually do the show, and he don't pay you, or he bounces the check. That's where I'm at right now. When I performed last week in Miami, man, I was feeling really good because the pay was supposed to be great. I had a hotel and everything. Had a great show, even though it wasn't hardly anybody there, like 12 people and 11 people each night. The dude wrote a check to the guy who booked me, and that thing bounced, bro. And I am what they call ass out now, Ken. Yeah, fifteen hundred
That's
dollars. Fifteen.
that's man. Look here, man.
Fifteen hundred
If,
dollars. Yeah.
if and the thing people understand, if you ain't got the money to do this, don't do a damn comedy show.
Amen.
If you know you can't afford
Amen.
to pay your comedians, don't do a damn show. Like, cause I'm explaining something to y'all out there. If you ever book us, okay, I promote for you,
Mm-hmm.
but it is not my job
To be the
to
promoter.
push and promote. My job is to come and do stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Your
That's-
job is to promoter. It's in your name. My name is comedian. Your name is promoter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
That's
your
correct.
job to promote the show and get people there.
Mhm.
My job is comedian to show up and be funny. James, did you show up and were you funny?
Actually, I was very funny, man. Not toot my
Okay.
own horn, but the people were very impressed, and especially because there was only 12 people each night.
Well, hey, man. Well, somebody owe James his damn money.
That's right.
Because he did his
And,
job.
let me rephrase that for you. Somebody owe Michelle.
Yeah.
Somebody owe
That,
Michelle money.
bro, that's insane.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with it now? Because they were telling me about it at lunch yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what was going on was this gentleman. I won't say his name because I'm not petty. I'm not trying to put him on blast or whatnot. Not yet. Anyway, this gentleman. If we looked into his background, and I wish I would have known this. See, I got booked by a fellow comedian that's known
Mhm.
this guy for 20 years. Then after the fact, the guy bounced a check. That's when the comedian who booked me started telling me his background. Like, oh yeah, man, this dude was wanted for fraud. He's been arrested. He's been sued. I'm like, bruh, then why did
Wow.
you book me to work with this man if you knew that, bro?
Yeah,
That's like booking me to
yeah,
work with Chester Cheetah and I'm getting paid in Cheetos. He ain't gonna give me no
yeah.
Cheetos.
You got booked by the Hamburglar and wonder why ain't no burgers there.
Yeah, exactly, man. So this is
Yeah,
a learning lesson for all comedians out there. Even though you can go through the right steps, like I got a contract, legal, check one. I got a deposit, check two. Still count on that man at the very end of the show to pay me like he's supposed to, and he still bounced the check. And here's the thing: it messes up your whole damn household when you a man. You're supposed to go out there and work. You're supposed to get a check, and you come home and got to tell that woman that's counting on that's already budgeted that money to pay bills, that you ain't gonna get
yeah,
paid, bruh.
yeah. And the check bounced in your bank or the comedian's bank?
The comedian's bank, not mine. If it was bouncing
Okay.
mine, ooh,
Yeah, yeah, cause and you think about the comedian, the check bounce, which means it got returned.
yep,
So now he got a negative
that-
because he got paid the fees.
that's correct.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, just all of it all together, just it's just terrible, man. And it
Yeah,
sucks that that happened to you. But like I said, man, if you're out there and you want comedy at your event and you can't afford to pay a comedian, don't do comedy.
or
Don't. Yeah,
Or if you've never done a comedy show, talk to somebody who has so you
yeah,
understand how it works. You can't put a flyer up and say, all right, comedy on this Friday night and expect 300 people just to show up. There is work, there's marketing, there's things you got to do if you want to drive sales to get the people there. So I don't think this gentleman's never done a comedy show before, Ken. So he didn't understand. Let me break it down. It's a trade show for Black entrepreneurs during the day, right? In this beautiful location, look nice, look like an IKEA as a matter of fact. It had Swedish meatballs and everything. But yeah, so it was in that building like that. So here's the thing. Throughout the day, the people at the trade show, over 300 people showed up. Then he had the comedy show 8:30 at night, thinking people were just gonna go to the trade show all day, go back to their hotel, then come right back to that same location to go to a comedy show. No, people are tired after being there all day. They're
yeah.
not coming back. So it was ill planned, bad execution, and a guy that just didn't know what he was getting into and didn't have the funds to pay for it. So that's where I'm
Yeah,
at
because
right now.
because they always they're like, man, what else can we do? Yo, a comedy.
Oh,
We could do a comedy show at night after everybody done walking around for 8 hours.
hours, yeah.
Yeah, they wow. Like when I did that show for the bodybuilding thing, I told myself, man, I'm about to bomb.
Where was you at?
I know we
Was
like
this in Deltona
oh, yeah, the one at the Marriott in Lake Mary.
or Lake Mary? That's where it was. Yeah,
I said, I'm about to bomb. Y'all don't understand it. As a comic, just think about anything in life. Think about it as a kid, right? You
yeah,
about to get into a fight with somebody. You looking at this dude like, yo, I'm about to get my ass kicked.
yeah.
You know, yeah.
Well, that dude starts
That's
doing
comedy.
like roundhouse kicks and
Yeah, yeah,
backflips. You're like,
yeah.
man, I'm about to get my ass
That's
whooped.
comedy, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
comedians can walk in the room and we'll look at that room, and be like, yo, this gonna be a bad one.
Yep.
This
Yep.
gonna be a badass show.
Yep.
And I got up there and I bombed and I told the dude, I said, man, you probably shouldn't do comedy next year. I said,
Yeah.
this just isn't, they're not here for that. This
No, they're not.
y'all, I keep telling y'all people, y'all be like, man, look, man, my grandma turning 96 and we thinking about having a comedy at
Yeah.
her house. And I just want you to
Oh,
come roast my grandma, roast my umbrella. And I'm like, dog,
that's
how about you just bring your
horrible.
family? Dog, James, I tell him like this. I said, hey, matter of fact, I got a show this Friday. Just bring your family to the comedy show.
Yeah, I'm not coming to
Let's
your
just do it
house.
like that. Now, I don't want to
Yeah.
be in your house.
No, I don't want to be insulting your grandmama for her birthday,
Yo,
man. She's
I'm
90 years
not making
old.
this up, bro. Buddy was like $60. Come over to his crib to just roast his grandma.
Can we,
First of all,
bro?
I don't even work for 60
We
bucks,
don't
dog.
work for like. It's funny because like friends of my sister back in the day, she worked in Orlando. They knew I was a comic. Like, oh, I want to hire your brother, and my sister would tell them, no, you don't. Why? Because it don't cost what you think it does. Well, how much it's gonna cost? Like $200? She's like, nope. No, we don't get paid a little bit of money to do what we do. We've been doing this for 20 something years, man. We good at it. People fly us out to go do comedy, man. We
Yeah.
not cheap. Damn it. I'm not a cheap date. You got to respect me. Buy me something. That's right.
Yeah.
I want a bag, bitch.
Yeah. Bro, for right,
Yeah, I want a
flued. I
bag.
got flued out.
That's right, bro.
Hey,
I'm a baddie out here when it comes to this
yo, I
comedy
got
thing.
flued out, man.
I got
So for
flued
you
out.
listening, guys, listen, man. If you want to do a show, just know, man, talk to somebody that know comedy,
Yes.
right? Talk to somebody that know comedy, and just know the conditions. Ain't you can't do comedy everywhere, man. People, I'm telling you, bro.
No, you can't.
People we want you to do comedy at their house, at the funeral, at, at the family reunion, and it's
Union.
all kid, ain't nothing but
Y-
kids.
no,
And and
no.
I'll do it, the money right. Sometimes I'll do it, but I'll be sitting there like, man,
This is a
this
bad
gonna be
show.
bad.
This is a bad
This gonna be
show.
a bad show, bro.
Yeah,
This is gonna
nobody
be a very
comedy. I liken comedy to like a space shuttle launch. The conditions have to be just right if you want to
yeah,
have a good
yeah.
show. You're gonna need a place that's dedicated to comedy, not somebody's living room where everybody's eating dinner. Like, who is this fool in front of the TV? You need
Dog.
to, bruh. I've done that before.
Dog.
tell that,
The
tell that,
surprise, the
tell that.
surprise comedy show. There's nothing, hey folks.
Uh,
There's nothing. And some of y'all probably been in an event and they had entertainment. You didn't know it was gonna be entertainment. The surprise comedy show is man. I did an event a couple months ago. It was an all white party and like a business thing. They were giving out awards and stuff. And it's
yeah.
like, you guys ready for stand up? They was like, what?
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 Wait a minute.
Wait,
What?
we got a comedian
It is-
here? Why?
It's the worst. People, it's never a good idea. If you're a corporate person looking for something to do for your whole
Yeah.
office and you're like, man, I'll have a surprise comedy show, don't.
No,
Nobody's gonna
don't.
laugh.
Put
They're just
that
gonna stare at
put
the
that in the
comedian.
memo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't.
put that in the memo.
Bro.
At least let them know, hey man, we're gonna do comedy. Because I feel like if they know that, they're
Yes.
excited now. They're like, oh, we got a
Yes.
comedian.
Yes.
But I just pop up in your break room. Hey,
Hey,
James, I done
if
stole somebody lunch.
lunch. Hey, if you pop up at a corporate event and do surprise comedy, that's like
Yeah.
somebody microwaving fish in the break room. Everybody, everybody like, what is going on?
What? Why? What? Who-
Wha-
Comedian? What?
Bro,
That-
why is
I thought this was honor. I thought we were honoring Karen for her 25 years of
years?
service.
Yeah, this guy's telling
Yeah,
jokes
yeah,
about his grandma.
yeah. Like what? Why are you here? Yeah, yeah. The surprise comedy show is bro.
Worst.
I'll tell you, I've never
Worst.
had a good one. I've never had a show where I've shown up or event I've shown up, and I'm standing in the back of the room, and people are like, "Hey, are you okay? You good? You need some help?" I'm the comedian. We got a comedian.
Comedian? You like, oh God, no, here we go.
What you doing here, man?
Oh, oh.
So
So
so before we
go
get
ahead.
up out of here to head to the break, so what's the deal now? Are you getting paid? Are you ass out? What's the
I'm,
deal?
I'm glad you asked. The guy actually, because we all were hitting him up, like we all got his phone number and started hitting him up, like, "Hey, can you please answer us?" And I was really professional. I didn't yell. I mean, not yell. I mean, I didn't write anything like rude and curt and like I'm gonna do this and that. No, we just said, "Hey, we need an answer." So this guy had a Zoom meeting with us. This is the new way they get you. Zoom meeting. Where he didn't even put the picture on. You could just hear his voice. You know what I mean? I guess he was in central bookings. He wanted us to see the bars. But anyway, he was having a Zoom and said he's gonna get us paid. And I said, well, okay, when are you gonna get us paid? Then he just kept double talking. Yeah, man, we all go through these things like this. Unfortunately, I'm like, no. How soon we gonna
Yeah.
get paid? I'm working on that right now. I'm trying to take out a loan. And I'm like, okay. I'm gonna ask you one more time. How soon are we gonna get paid? Well, and he kept calling me John because he mixed my first name James with my last name, so I'm John. Well, John, I'm working on it, and I'll say it's gonna take a little bit. I'm like, are we talking 6 months? We talking 3 months? He's like, no, oh my God, no, not 6 months, maybe three. I'm like, that's 3 months too long that I have to wait to get my money that you supposedly is gonna have for me a
Yeah.
week ago. So we'll let you know, man. I'll keep everybody updated on this charlatan, if you will, and see if I actually get paid. But y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back, everybody. You still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. We are your nightcap of comedy. We're going to give you what you need if you're getting off, you're driving home, or if you're working that third shift, man. We'll help you get through it like a cup of coffee. Now, if you guys ain't following us on social media, I need you guys to do that right now. That's right. I need you to go to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I need you to subscribe, like, comment, and share so we can keep this thing going for another 8 years. I am your host tonight, James John. I am joined in virtual studio with my boy Ken Miller. We were just talking about the fact that I got. That's right, people. That's right. Double.
God.
I got. I did a show for somebody, a corporate show, and they did not pay me. The check bounced like an ounce, but we working on that. I'll keep everybody updated to see the funny things that this guy's going to tell me as he doesn't pay me my money over 3 months. It's going to be great, man. But enough about the negative. Let's talk about something, man, that warms my heart as a man, Ken. You just purchased something that I think every man out there listening can appreciate, brother. Tell me what you got yourself.
Man, I got an 86-inch TV. Dog.
Ooh, wee! Come
Let me
on,
tell y'all,
come on.
if you guys are true fans of this show, y'all know I can't stand buying stuff for myself.
Yeah.
I just can't, bro. I
Mhm.
will shower everybody on this planet with gifts, but when
Yes,
it comes to me, I cannot buy anything with me. So
Mhm.
you heard of cons, the cons like furniture, electronic
Yeah,
store.
yeah, brother. I just didn't get paid. I got cons.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
got.
I ain't get paid for doing comedy. Yeah, I know cons. Yeah, I know that quite
Hey,
well. Yeah, man.
hey, man. If you ever drive into Tampa
Yeah.
in Lakeland, it's a big where called cons. It's a
It-
big.
it's white building with red writing. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So
Okay.
apparently they're going out of business, so they got like these sales. So it was 86-inch TV. It was like $2,000. We got it for $900.
Ooh, you got a deal, sir.
$900.
Bruh.
Man, they pay dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Devin Tebow, our boy. Devin gave me his YouTube TV login. And
Mm.
when you watch sports, you can watch it on 4 different. Man, it looked like four
What?
TVs.
What, Ken?
It looked like 4 TVs, bro. That TV so
Oh
big.
my
James, it's so
gosh.
big. We had to pull the couch back because my eyes were
Hey,
burning,
hey,
bro.
because y'all was sitting in the front row at the movie theater at that point,
Bro,
man.
oh my God. Dog, my eye, it took 2 weeks for my eyes to adjust.
Hey, bro, your
It-
TV so big, people come in there and bootleg movies you watching.
Behind me with the camcorder.
Hey, man, this is
Hey,
a good
bro,
part
you
right
gonna
here.
like this part. Optimus Prime about to whoop Megatron ass. Watch this.
Kid, like, who is this in my house?
Bro, what is you doing in here, dog?
And why you brought your own food in here? I'm stupid.
But yeah, man, I got it, man. I've been enjoying it, man. Because like I said,
Oh,
James, I never buy anything for myself.
you don't.
Like
I
I
always hear,
never
I
ever
always
do,
hear you
man.
talking
I
about,
never
man,
do.
I bought my wife this, I got my kids that, but you never talk about, hey,
Yeah,
man, I bought this for me.
yeah,
Man, I'm
man.
happy
Hey,
for you.
it's big. Like,
Gotcha.
dude, I had to bring Chris Alexander had to come up because when they delivered it, the dude's like, hey man, we can't set this up. Cause I got a shelf, right?
Yeah.
He said, man, we can't set this up. I said, don't worry about it. I take care of it. So they just had it on the floor.
Mhm.
And I called Chris over to help me put it up. And I said, man, me and my boy could do this. And they were right. The shelf was in the way. So I had to take this
Yeah.
whole shelf down.
Your
It's like a
entertainment
storage
system?
shelf. Yeah,
Yeah.
entertainment. I had to take this whole thing down to
Damn.
put this TV up, bro. And man, me and Chris got it up, and then it was wobbly. So we had to take it down
Uh,
again, tighten it like dog. And I'm on my lunch break.
oh
I'm
my
working real hard on
God.
my lunch break.
That's so funny.
So, hey, what's SpongeBob? I say 3 hours later.
Late-
Hey, my manager hit me up like, hey, are you working today? I'm like, yeah, my bad. The internet went out.
That's funny. Hey man, you know how I be out here, son. You know, bikini
Nah.
bottom. You know how I be.
Hey, 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 man. Hey, Jay, I've been setting up a TV for 3 hours, bro. I finally got
Damn.
logged back in, got the TV on. I had a headache watching that thing.
It was so
Like
close and so
it
big.
so close. So finally, man, we had to move the couch back. My eyes adjusted, and then I was watching the game. And when I went to watch the game, it had you could choose. I think news and sports are the only thing you can choose 4 channels for,
When
right?
you're watching, okay. Okay.
When you watch it. So I like, okay, bet. I'm gonna hit this and see what man that thing came on. I said, bro, this is like a sports bar.
That's funny.
I said, this
That's
is like a
funny.
sports bar.
When they got the big TVs and they got 4 different
Yeah,
ones playing. bro.
Bro, I
So,
was like, this is insane.
so I like the timing of you buying this because you got this for football season, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
bro. Okay.
Football, college football started last week.
Yes, sir.
So last night, the other night, y'all know we pre-record. The other night, I had Carolina in one screen. I
Hmm.
had the Colorado in one screen. I had an
Ah.
HBCU game on another screen. And then I don't even know what the fourth game was. It might have been Lake Mary versus somebody. I don't know. It was
Hey,
sports.
the little league game,
The little league
Lake
game. I
Mary
think it was
won.
had the little league game on in the corner thing. Like with the Olympics. When I got with the Olympics, we had
Oh
all the
wow.
Olympic channels on, watching every event and just flipping through. And I had my kids, and they were like, "Yo, switch to that one. Let's watch that one." Like
Oh,
this,
that's
let's.
awesome.
We were flipping channels, man. But dog, let me tell y'all something. If anybody own a big TV, you better have a big ass living room
Yeah, you got to.
because
Yeah,
your eyes gonna be on fire.
like this, like bruh.
Bro,
So,
it
Ken,
took weeks to adjust, bro.
you basically got yourself a home theater screen now. So
Yeah, pretty
here's what
much.
we would love to see. We would love you to bring back your movie reviews, the 80s movies you haven't seen, because back in
Yeah,
the day
yeah,
it was, man, the struggle was real for a lot of us, man. So you got to start watching some movies, man, and giving us a review on that, man, and the
yeah.
big
On the
screen.
big TV, bro.
The 86-inch review. There you go, man.
86. That's funny. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's crazy is me and my wife we were looking for stuff to watch,
Yeah.
and I was just watching trailers.
Ooh.
I watched 2 hours. I was just, I wonder what this will look like. I wonder
Ooh.
what this will look like. Like
Uh-huh.
Avengers, dog. Let me tell you something. Jurassic Park, Jurassic
Oh,
World on an 86-inch.
that's crazy.
The
That
T-Rex stepped on me. A
hey,
T-Rex
hey,
literally
hey,
stepped on me,
oh,
bro.
man. He had asked him to take his shoes off. You know this is a black house. Take your shoes off,
Take your
T-Rex.
shoes off. You done stepped all in the mud. You don't track that mud all over my house,
Yeah,
T-Rex.
right. That's funny, man.
He
Bro,
was
I'm
like,
so
and I had to
happy
help him. You know, I had to help him because he
because he
got
got.
them little arms. So corny. I'm sorry, y'all. That's so
You
corny.
stupid.
That's so corny, bro.
It's
So
funny you
corny.
say that because me and my mother-in-law, we live with her. We love big TVs. My wife could care less. So we are always looking at, like, we go to like BJ's or Costco's, we always sneak over to the TV section, and we
Yeah,
always like just
yeah.
looking at all the TVs, like, ooh, what's the biggest one now? So we have a 75-inch, and I want an 86-inch, man. I want a TV at some point to cover an entire wall of my house,
Yeah,
Ken. That's what
bruh.
I want, bro. That's when I know I
And,
made it.
and the crazy thing is, you can get them because they're so cheap.
Cheap. Yes.
Man, we were
Bro.
talking about this, man. In 1997,
Oh my
I
God.
bought a 20-inch TV at the PX. That TV was $500.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
we
a
were so
27 inch.
excited.
27 inch.
27
Yeah,
inch,
but
27
yeah.
inch. I
Mhm.
bought that. I bought a VCR, and we were so
Ooh.
the VCR that you could pre-record, like you could set it to record stuff.
Yes, sir. And you thought you was
And like,
living.
bro, and all that cost me like $1,000.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. You could literally go get a 55-inch TV from Walmart, and that thing would be $200.
Yes, sir. It actually is 200, like 225 or something like that.
And it's a smart TV.
Yep.
Got all the apps on it.
Yes, it
Now it might
does.
not be a name brand. It might be TCL and
Hisense.
High
Hisense. I'm gonna tell you, if you buy a Sony, it has apps like Hulu, Netflix, and Tubi. You buy a Hisense, it comes with an Amscott, uh,
Hey,
Amscott app.
Hisense got Pluto TV on it.
Yeah.
It come with all the free ones. Pluto
Oh,
TV, Bounce. It got Bounce TV.
oh. It got Superbook on it. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah. They got regular channel. Like, why does TV got an antenna?
Yeah.
You got to put foil on the top of it.
You do. You got to hold it real quick to make it work. It got UHF. That's funny, man.
Yeah. Hey, but those TVs are the ones you put in your kids' room. Like my
Absolutely.
kids,
Yeah.
I give my kids them the cheap TV. Like, hey, but when you look them up, the Hisense, the crazy thing about them, they got a stadium, like a soccer stadium named
They
after them.
sure
So like
do.
they
They
got some
sure
money.
do.
They making money because they're cheap TVs and you can buy them. Just know you know that's the TV you put in your
But
kids' room.
but the thing is with TVs nowadays, I hear people go back and forth about, oh, I'm gonna buy a Sony. I'm like, bro, it's a TV. If it's
Yeah.
big, it lights up, it still works, bro. I'll buy the cheap one before I buy the
Yeah.
most expensive one. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I give my kids all my leftovers too. Like if we get a new size TV, we always give them the hand-me-downs. Is that what you did with your TV? You gave it to the
Yeah,
kids?
yeah, yeah. I'm like, y'all can. Yeah, well, the one that was in the living room was a 55, I think,
Hmm.
and my wife put it in her office.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she's gonna put it
Gotcha.
in her office. Then the little TV she had in her office, I was like, well, you can give it to one of the kids and they can put it in their room. And she
Absolutely.
was like, all right, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do with that. Yeah. So, but my other thing about it is this a black ass thing, bro. And Chris Rock did a joke about it. When I bought the TV, my wife was like, all right, so you got to break the box down and hide it in trash bags. You don't want
Yes,
people to know you.
sir. Yes, I'm bro. You laughing, but I'm about that because people do see at your garbage what you just
Yeah,
bought. They look at, oh, he
yeah.
got an 86-inch TV.
Yeah,
Wait till he go
bro.
to work.
I said, I was like, is that a black thing or is that everybody?
That's
Because
a black
I
thing,
was about to put that thing in my neighbor's yard and they go at they
bro.
trash. Like,
That's funny. Hey,
yo,
kid, my house got broken into, buddy. Do you know
that's
anything about it?
crazy.
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy, bro. What Chris Rock
Wow.
said, you better moving in at 1 o'clock in the morning painting white
That's
so
right.
people think it's a bassinet.
That's a, no, that's a
But
black
dude, that's
thing. We do
but
that.
that's society we live in now where you can't even enjoy where you as the person getting something, you're now the one you're the one people talk like, hey, that's why you got robbed because you put that in front of your house.
Correct.
How about you not rob people?
Yeah, how about you just go pay for it yourself? How about we
Yeah,
do that?
yeah.
How
Yeah,
about you let me keep
somebody put on Facebook. They was like, "Yeah, man, I don't post when I go out of town because I don't want nobody breaking my house." How about you just don't break in the house and I can post my vacation pictures
Bruh,
without worrying about
for
somebody
real.
breaking in my house?
I can't even celebrate that I'm having a great weekend in Tahiti because your ass is watching my
Yeah,
house trying to break in. It's still my new 86-inch
yeah.
TV. You bet.
I'm telling you, we the victims, but we the one getting scolded.
Yeah, we are. We the victim. That's,
we, the,
that's what you
we the
get.
victim. That's
That's what
what
you
you
get.
get. That's what
That's
you
why you
get. She
got
shouldn't have
robbed.
been wearing that. She should have. I wouldn't have said nothing to her if she had them tight pants on. How about you not harass women?
Yeah.
How
How
about we
about
do
that?
that?
How about that? You
Yeah,
can't call. Hey, by the way, fellas, you can't call a woman a baddie with a fatty to her face.
yeah,
If
yeah. How
you
about you
can't do
not do
none of
that?
that.
Yeah.
How about you not do that? Hey, girl, you looking thick in them jeans. Happy Easter. Like you can't.
Yeah. First of all, it's Labor Day.
Yeah. First off, it's Labor Day. I know because that ass is working in them jeans, girl. All right, all right, okay. Okay, man. Oh, this is the worst church I ever been in. I'm
Yo, that dog, I've had that conversation with my wife all the time about stuff like our posts. She's like, "Yeah, they shouldn't do that because people go." But I said, "Well, how about they just not breaking your house?
yeah, how about
That'd be cool.
that'd be
How about you
awesome.
not steal?
Yeah, how about
So if somebody left their car doors unlocked. You open the door, steal out of. We should have locked your doors. How about you not steal?
how about you just
Period.
leave?
How about you just
Yeah.
not steal? What you left a laptop in your car? Who does that?
Gotcha.
It's my car. It's
Hard,
my
yeah.
driveway. How
Good
about you
Lord.
just not steal, bro?
Exactly. You left the garage door open. That's why you got robbed. See that?
Well, you got robbed. You should have
That's why
left
they
your
took
door
your
unlocked.
lawnmower. Yeah, that's what you get, man.
That's what you get. Yeah,
Damn
yeah.
people.
So the victim is getting put down
Mhm.
for just living life.
That's right. For just trying to live your best life because you worked hard and bought yourself something. That's what you get.
That's
All right.
funny, bro.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. When we get back on Real Labs, we got some stuff to tell you, some hilarity to share with everybody too. And we also got an upcoming show. Ken needs to tell us when the actual date is, but we're gonna let y'all know that when upcoming shows. We're going back to the funny bone, not the improv. I'm trying to get that right, Ken. We're going back to the funny bones. Y'all guys keep listening, pay attention to our social media so you guys can make sure you get yourself some tickets for that when we drop the date. We'll be right back right here on Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, and thank you because y'all are listening to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. We continue to be your nightcap of comedy. We're gonna get you home if you're driving from second shift, but if you're at third shift right now, we're gonna help you get through the night like a cup of coffee. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John. I'm joined in virtual studio with my man, Mr. Ken Miller, aka it's your boy, comedian Ken Miller. You already know what it is.
Black comedy explosion.
On the show, it's your boy Ken Miller. It's that brother one time, that brother two
Yeah.
time, and just added Trace Tiempo. Y'all know what it is.
Hey, with the obsolete joke, man, women be out here wearing these wigs.
What? Ah,
Just a premise, no punchline or
no,
nothing.
nothing. Just premise all day. Women be
Man,
shopping.
yeah, man, it smell like lace fronts and cocoa butter in here. Black comedy explosion.
Okay.
Live at the Amway Center. Get your tickets at Barber Star Cuts.
Yeah.
City Trends.
Comedian is seen on every Tyler Perry movie. Y'all know what it is. Come on.
and Cheryl Pepsi Riley. And Christopher Williams. Don't wake me.
I'm dreaming.
Black comedy explosion.
It's going down.
Hey.
Brought to you by M. Scott and Sprite.
Hey, if y'all don't believe us, Google a Black comedy explosion, listen to the commercial, and don't tell me it don't sound like that. Oh man.
Two
So
for one
James,
drink.
who's at commercial break, man? You said you got some good news about your son.
I got some great news about my son. Shout out to Isaiah Yan. He's in his last year of nursing school. He's about to graduate another year. He just got a scholarship for $10,000, brother. I'm so happy for him, man. Clap up for my baby.
Nice. Shout out to nephew. Good for him, man.
Hey, man, it's such a good thing on so many different levels. First off, he has 10 grand to help pay his bills because he works part-time now because he's in nursing school. And on another level, it helps me because he ain't got to ask me for not now. Okay, so congrats, baby. And yeah, I ain't got it.
Is that what he wanted to do? Like,
Yes.
is okay,
Yes.
cool. Because
He want-
I know a lot of kids get this college and then they're like, man, I think I want to be this, and then they end up shifting. Because somebody last night we were talking at our meeting. I think it was Sam. She was like, what did y'all want to be when y'all grew up? Because our next offer of money is about first day of school.
That's
and
true.
I was like, I wanted to be an OBGYN. And they were like, what's that? I said, like a gynecologist, like a gynecologist.
Yeah.
They was like, why? I said, because of Cliff Huxtable.
That's true.
I said, because that's what Cliff Huxtable did.
Wow.
And that was like that was America's, that was the black dad for America. I said, but then I got older.
Wait.
I was like,
but you got to think about something though. You just brought up a great point. We should have known something wasn't right. I think we said this last show. He was a gynecologist and he had a office at his house in the basement. Like, bro, that sounds disgusting, does it not?
Yeah,
where your doctor at? In his house? In his house? Yeah, where at? In his basement? Wait a minute. No. Bro.
Yeah, you should have known something was up.
Bro,
known something was up, yo. Yeah,
that's
you
weird.
should have known something was up.
It's
weird. It's weird. Whoever was writing these shows in the 80s was lazy. He was lazy. He ain't had no doctor's office or nothing.
Nothing in his house. That's funny, bro. But you're right, though. But you're right. He was a baby doctor essentially, man. OBYGN, man. They asked me what I wanted to be, and I'm a kid. So when I was a little kid, I actually thought I was going to be a professional wrestler. I thought I was going to be the next Hulk Hogan because I already said the N-word like he did. So I figured I'd be in there.
Hey.
It's true. It's true, man.
No, because as kids, we all have that. Especially in our community, it's like it's always so sports. It's like rapper, it's sports related, it's wrestling. We rarely in especially in the hood.
Yes,
we don't. It's not. Most of us aren't coming out to be doctors. We want to be who we look up to, which is millionaires, which is rappers, comedians, singers, dancers. Yep. We want to be in the entertainment industry. It's very rare. So that's why I use like your son was as a nurse. That's why I was wondering if that's what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm glad you asked that because when he was in high school, he had problems. He had to go to the gastro. What do you call that doctor? The GI doctor?
The GI doctor,
yeah, because of his throat, he was having problems with like acid reflux. So he was talking to the nurse a little bit, and he's like, man, I kind of want to do what this person does. And he was in high school at the time. He never forgot that. And he's been working towards being a nurse ever since he was in high school, man. So yeah, he's wanted to be this for a minute. And I'm just glad that my kids picked professions that make money. Like Jack graduated psychiatry degree. God bless. He's already working. Devin is a mechanical engineer for John Hopkins up in Baltimore. He's about to be a nurse. And then my other son, Noah, he is doing computer science. So thank God my kids pick something that they can make money at, because I
Yeah,
feel
they can make
bad
money on.
as a parent when you have to like tell your kid not to be certain professions. Like, oh, I want to be a teacher. No, the hell you don't.
You
Like,
don't.
you want
Yeah,
to make rent, you don't want to be that. And I
yeah.
say that not to discourage anybody, because teaching is a very special profession. But I know a teacher named Devin who tells me all the horror stories. So I know they tell us don't tell a kid that they achieve their dream. But man, I I feel bad when my kids told me stuff they wanted to be, and I talked them out of it. Like, no,
Yeah.
because one of my kids wanted to be a teacher for real, and I was like, man, listen to me, don't do it. Let me explain how much money you're not gonna make. Let me explain
Yeah.
how much work they give you. And every year they tell you another word you can't say. Like in Florida, we can't say black now. You got to say void of color. You can't say none of that. You can't say that at school.
Hey,
You say black.
uh,
Yeah.
no, no, we
No.
can't say that. You doubt this. See, that's that woke. You
You
too
woke, yeah,
woke.
you're too woke right now.
Yeah,
You can't even say gay or alternative. You got
yeah, yeah.
you got to say the
You
other
can't,
one.
you can't, you can't listen to alternative music in
Music.
Florida. Hey, put up some Alanis Morissette if you want to. They'll run your ass up out of here. You
Shoot you in
can't
the
even
head.
listen to Jagged Little Pill up in
Hell.
here, baby.
We gotta listen to straight
Hey,
music. You ain't listen to the
for
alternative
real,
stuff,
bro.
man.
You
That's
can't
funny.
listen to no Creed up in here.
Great.
It's funny because I wanted to be a history teacher,
We
and
did talk about that.
a teacher told me not to be a teacher.
What?
A
Wow,
actual teacher said, "No."
Kenny, you
She
for
said, "No,
real?
you don't." My high school teacher, Miss Lynn, the English teacher,
Shout out to
she said,
her.
"If you are going to be a teacher," she says, "try to be a professor for math or English." She said,
Wow.
"But don't go in and try to be a history." And she said, first of all, everybody does history.
Okay.
Every person goes to school for
But
some type
but
of
history
history.
was to me, it was the most fun. That
It's
subject I
fun.
love.
It's
Is hearing
fun.
stories. I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And she
math
was like,
was not.
"Nah, no."
Mm.
One of these girls wanted to be a what's the thing when you the paleontologist when you go look for fossils, and is that
Archaeologist.
archaeologist?
Yes.
And she was like, "Girl, you ain't gonna make no money."
Damn, for real?
She was being real. She's like, how many archaeologists you know?"
Indiana Jones.
Yes, that's what for anybody listening, when I put this clip up on YouTube,
Yeah.
please tell me, name a archaeologist that you personally know.
None. No,
None.
bro. Bro.
I don't. I'm not none.
Damn.
So she was like, yeah. She's like, it's a cool thing to go to school for. It's a
Hmm.
cool subject. She said, but
Hmm.
baby, you're not gonna make no money being
Wow.
an archaeologist. Like she was just beating this in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? When you could crap on somebody's dreams.
Damn, that's funny. That's
And
funny.
tell them
You can
they
tell them,
ain't gonna
hey,
be.
don't do that. No,
Yeah,
don't do
yeah.
that.
Back in the 90s, you can't tell them like with my kid. I wish my kids was like the route of yours. My son had 42 jobs. Like
Hey, hey,
he on
but he
Instagram with
working
his
though.
WT. He working,
He
but I
working.
would rather him be in computer science
That's
and not
funny.
at Target
But
doing
but
Uber Eats.
hey, but for real though, does Junior have any interest in anything? But he likes music though, right?
He likes me, so he was doing music for a while, and so now I'm trying to get him to go to school for cybersecurity.
Oh,
He wants to go
nice.
into HVAC. He wants to go to HVAC, and I say that's cool. That's a good one too.
Hmm.
But dog, you ain't trying to be up in somebody's attic or being on call at 3 o'clock in the morning when somebody AC goes. So now you got to go in their backyard and snakes and I like,
You
man,
right.
get
You
you an
right.
office job like your father and be sitting there and what they a code switch on these white people.
Code Swin. Hey, how you doing there? Here to look at your HVAC system.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
gonna get all up in
Hey,
there and make sure it works. I diddly hope.
Say,
Oh,
hey, when my
fiddlesticks.
manager be listening to my calls, he be like, bro, you don't even sound like that in real life. I be like, thanks. I'm like, thanks for calling. Granted, this is Ken. How can I help? Oh, I'm gonna
Kenneth.
get to the bottom of this. And hey, bro, I hang up. I'm like, this punk beep 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 mother.
What, sir? Did you say your service went out? That sounds like a bunch of malarkey. Let me
Ugh.
get right on that for
Let
you.
me get it going for you. All right.
Mm.
Have you rebooted your system yet? Oh my God. This happens to me at home all the time. Let's figure this out. I hang
Uh,
up. I'm like, man, this stupid mug.
well, thanks for calling. I got a skedaddle.
I'll be up in there cold switching like a bug, bro. My manager be like, bro, I love hearing you on the phone because that don't even sound like you, bro.
Why you talk like Ned Flanders from The Simpsons?
Bruh,
On the phone,
high
man.
diddly ho. Hit him with a high diddly ho, bro.
That's the best kind of
No,
hoe.
no.
I'm
Yo,
stupid.
yo, y'all know we mad random on this show,
We
bro.
are.
I was talking to my partner the other day. This dude, Sideshow Bob, stayed trying to kill Krusty the Clown,
He
bro.
did. He did. He did.
It's so random, bro. He really stayed trying to kill or frame him for something.
Murder. Even on the ride at Universal, he trying to murder Krusty.
No, this dude escaped from jail like 50 times to come kill him.
That's so funny. We do need jail reform.
Yo,
The
we really
Democrats are
do. 'Cause
right.
it ain't work. It ain't work for Sideshow Bob, B. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know that's mad random, people. I'm so sorry,
That's just
bro.
funny.
It just popped in my head. You said Ned Flanders. We really was, me and my partner was, yo, this dude, Daffy Duck, really tried to kill Bugs Bunny with the xylophone, bro.
Bro, how many times has Daffy Duck been shot in the face and his beat go the other way? You're like, damn, bro. How many times has he been, what's his name? Oh. How many times he been Dick Cheneyed? Like,
Bro,
he shot in the face.
hit it with the Dick Cheney in the face, bro. Son.
That's my new
Like,
thing.
yo, duck season, rabbit season. I didn't even know there's a duck and rabbit season in real life.
Bro, that's a real thing. That's funny, right? It ain't even duck season yet, bro. God
Yo.
dang.
Oh
My
my goodness.
how come?
Yo,
Hey,
so random.
you go to an Asian restaurant, it's duck season all the time, son. Peking
Man,
duck.
let me tell
There
you
you
something,
go.
dog. King Duck, bro. It's a Chinese restaurant downtown Orlando. I don't even know the name of it. I just know how to get there.
It is
The
good.
best fried wings. I get the 4 wings and rice. My cholesterol high as hell.
We don't say that enough, but Chinese restaurants on the low got good fried chicken. Bro,
Them wings.
it be
Yo.
crispy as hell. It be good. Bro, it tastes
Hey,
delicious.
and it's hot. Let me tell you something. I walk and get it.
Yeah.
I get back to my office. I sit down and it's still piping hot. I said, y'all cook this in lava. Ain't no way this chicken supposed to be this hot 15 minutes later, bro.
You mean when you pop it open, the smoke still coming out? And bro,
So they
my
poke
favorite.
holes in the top of it and then they staple it closed.
Wow. Damn.
Man, you pop the thing, bro. You go to Popeyes, you leave the drive-through and you turn the corner, that chicken cold already.
Cold as hell. You ain't lying. And they got an attitude, just like the employees.
You paid $16. You thought this was supposed to be hot, cuz?
Bro. Why they got gang members working at Popeyes, bro? Why?
You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, cuz? You know what it is? Like, why you got a gun? Like, why can't I just... I'm sorry, we are so random today, y'all. We don't care.
Yeah.
But Ken, we got a little bit of time left, man. Where you performing this weekend? You doing anything?
Nothing, man. It's my wife's birthday, so we're gonna probably do a staycation.
Y'all clap and y'all say happy birthday to LaShawn. There you go. Happy birthday, LaShawn.
Miss Preppy Socialite. So we're gonna be hanging this weekend, man. Not going out, man.
Gotcha. Well, I will be going to celebrate something I know you don't get down with, Ken. I'm celebrating early Halloween because I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights this weekend. I'm taking my baby. We're gonna stay a couple of days out in the resorts too. We're gonna be there in the hotel. Oh, I ain't supposed to tell nobody that. Now you're gonna come rob me because they know I'm gonna be out there.
We staying at one of the resorts too, so we both get robbed this weekend.
They gonna come take my 86-inch TV I just got, man.
We both get robbed this weekend, man. So shout out, man. I plan on doing the same thing, man. Probably hit one of the resorts, man. And
just have a good time. Get away. All right, y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all posted whether or not I get paid for that Miami gig. I'll tell you all the latest BS this dude's gonna tell me, man. Like his funds are overseas in an African bank account, like all that good stuff, man. On behalf of myself, James John, my boy Ken Miller, thank y'all for listening to Real Laughs tonight. Ken, tell them what to do.
Hey, man, we hope you had a good Labor Day, man. Sorry we were off yesterday, but it's Tuesday night, man. So you guys take your ass to bed.
We out.